Hey everyone, Jodas here, and we're back to see another Transformers Studio Series reviews. This time, we'll look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Rhinox from Rise of the Beast. Now, Rhinox, he's a heavy guy. He was along with Optimus Primal, Cheetor, and A-Racer. For some reason, Rhinox is non-speaking. The very first time you see the movie, he is non-speaking role for some reason. He's completely silent, grunt. It's just a swing on a darn hammer. And that was about it. He's a powerhouse heavy, one of the biggest heavy characters in this. Now, this figure, Rhinox, actually got this at Walmart, but nowadays this costs about $49 if you want to get this find the search online. So here's Rhinox. You can see he's already out of package. The figures, we'll get to show it. Let's take a look at the package first. Now, this is pretty large. This is figure number 103. This is a nice little image of Rhinox. Pretty beast mode, pretty beefy. The other side are pretty much the same image. On the other side, we get this robot mode for Rhinox. Looks pretty sick and badass. Pretty. And on the back, there is a robot mode and the beast mode. It does come with a display stand. You can see right here. It does a little bio hint. Rio says, the Rhinox charged onto the scene to protect the maximal layers from intruders. Now, spoiler if you haven't seen the movie, where Rhinox, along with Maxwell's introduction, meets Autobot the first time. So, yeah, you haven't seen the film. I think it's highly worth check out. And it's made by Hasbro from 2023. So yeah, let's take a look at this figure, of course. Alright, we're back, guys, with Rhinox out of the package. Now, he does come with complete weapons. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get into the display stand because there are flimsy cardboards in the case. Now, let's take a look at the weapons. He comes with a little hammer. It does a little peg hole. On his top. Now, the transfer weapons, you turn it down keys, it look like you get his hammer. Just a nice little detail, just a gray plastic handle in the silver. It's a little smash into this one's. And speaking of which, let's take a look at the beast mode. And it looks pretty movie accurate. It does look close to the movie accurate. Closer look at it. Really like it, nice detail, this nice little horns. And this nice little has a nose, his teeth. His eyes are green. Was this kind of detailed. And has a nice detail. It does have a little mouth open articulation. It's really hard to see. And you can see it's kind of hard to see. It doesn't have no teeth. Now, it doesn't have no teeth. Now, if you already saw in the movie, its mouth open has a turbine inside his mouth. The rest of the body is overall nice. It's just the back. Just little hollow holes in this thing. And his legs are detailed. Looks like his paint. Looks like a metallic. Now, this is kind of interesting strengths, but you look at the back of the box, you look at the prototype, you look at the box, look at the back of the box, look at the prototype, and you can see the colors are missing paint. It looks like it has rusty paint. And then it came out, he did not paint it. I was like, what the heck? So, yeah, it's kind of disappointing, or do you want to make custom paint? Now, in the movie, he's just made a metal, metallic, rusty paint, so that was the case. Now, the transform to Rhinox is pretty simple, but unlike it does get Danny Hill. First of all, let's take it. We'll take it now. Then close. We'll turn around. And there you can see he has a little. Next to do is open. Get it. Oh. Come on. This is gonna really annoy. Oh, there we go. His piece fell off. I'll fix it. Hold on, I'll fix it. Next to do is open his wrist. Rotate around. Oh wait, you're supposed. The joint is really tight. Now I'll do the exact same. Oh, get careful. I don't want to get a break. Now I'll do it exactly same. Open. Go to wrist. So wrist around. Then you can see rotate around. Do the same. So wrist and rotate. There's Rhinox. Next to do, let's open his chest. Unpeg here. Then let's open him. Then his goes around. And what to do? Then you can see let's unpeg his. You know what? First, to unpeg is apparently you're supposed. Oh. It's kind of hard to see. Yes. Oh, sorry. Now let's see. Goes around. Also, see a little peg here. Goes the slide over here. I'll be careful. Something like that. Let's start connect here. Oh, gotta get roll. Then close ab. On the back here, no. This is getting really tricky. Oh. Now. Oh, almost forgot. You can. Then it is horn here. Can't forget. But can we? Like, what the heck? Hold on a second. Okay, so I closed them. Well, and that was it. Snap the keys in. And that was it. Oh. Gotta be careful. So that was it. So here's Rhinox in his robot mode. Now, this figure stands about 6.5 inches tall. For size comparison, here's next to Eraser. Now, if you see in the movie, Rhinox is pretty big. It's taller than the rest of the other Optimus Prime should be bigger. Who's this one? Now, here's another ones. And here's next to Rhinox from Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Lines, aka the Beast Wars animated series. Now, this thing is kind of similar. This head looks very similar. Same head, same shoulder, same minus the different weapons, or a hammer instead of machine guns. They look pretty much similar side by side. It looks pretty similar. The head sculpt for Rhinox from Rotb, he looks incredible. He looks just like he did in the movie. I like his head looks resembling from the Beast Wars TV series. I like his head sculpt a lot. His details. It does close resembling movies. I really like his headgears or spike. He has eyes that are green, kind of hard to see. I like his Maximal logo. Nice little redesign. Nice little metallic, just a detailed texture. His skull bodies are stomachs looks like brown. I believe that's supposed to be rusty colors. Now in the movie, he's supposedly looks like he's got rusty metallic metal. But you look at the back of the box on the prototype, it looks like looks different. He's got a battle scratch damage to paint. But when it came out, he's got there, but it is missing details. The rest of the nice little details, just looks like a rubber piece cross piece. And its little feet. And on the back here, there's nothing. We missed nothing. As for the weapons I mentioned early, you have the battle hammer, or what do you want to call it? Fit nice hand. The only problem is you cannot hold. You can't just. Would have been nice to use butterfly joints, articulation, but sadly you cannot then hold his weapons. Another issue looks like this. That's fine, but this it feels looks like weapons loose. That's a little kind of disappointment. You got now you have just smashed him with a Terracons once. Articulation for Rhinox from the movie version. It does heads on the ball joint was kind of tight, can't rotate. A little tight, gotta be careful. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much because his shoulder pads, it does go in the shoulder, goes in and out. He has a bicep swivel, then in the elbow, rotated wrist because of his transformation. It does have swivel waist movement. Waist can left right because it's kind of a little loose. And his leg is forced and back goes in and out that much. He has a little bicep swivel, then in the knee, double knee, which is kind of weird, and his angle forced side to side. And that's about pretty much the articulation. Oh, I almost forgot. This hammer, that gray, what we saw on the back of the box, looks like brown on the prototype. So that's my thinking. So there's my review of Transformers a Studio Series Deluxe or Voyager Class Rhinox. Overall, it's an okay figure. It's pretty big. It's pretty beefy. I do like nice little head sculpt, very detailed. The beast is very accurate. One thing I really wish includes the colors when we make more details. Lots of more detail from Rusty's. Make look like a steampunk mechanic. Months of some battle damage. There's another Rhinox figure. I think it's from Voyager Class Rhinox from Rotb line. He says a retool from the Studio Series. Which I didn't get them. They're kind of stupid. It comes with a machine gun. That was never used in the movie, but in the movie, he uses slam hammer. That's it. And yes, very cool guy. It was kind of a little disappointment. Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I do love the design. I really wish would have the voices or would have speak. Rhinos would have speak. Would be version Newman would be price rules. Sure, Ron Perlman voice Optimus Prime were price rules. So unfortunately, there's no Dinobot or Rat Trap in the films or the Predacons. It would have been amazing. Would have spin-offs like prequel focus on Maximal Predacon before events the Rise of Beasts. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this one. What do you think of this here? Let us know in the comment below. So be sure don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So thanks for watching and goodbye.